Tamako.
Well, thank you, King Prince Andrew. Let me seize this opportunity to say thank you for your eloquent deliberation on these very key issues of concern of the Monrovia City government, where we want to again re-emphasize our thanks and appreciation to the respective communities. We also want to say, as we engage into climate change and building the city resilient, as you can be aware, sometime last year we told you how the city government of Monrovia were fortunate to have won after we competed. It was a competition between several other cities, and we were fortunate to have won $200,000 United States dollars. And $200,000 United States dollars were physically geared towards contributing to our citizens that are victims of disaster. You know about the densely populated township of West Point, and that of Liguta, Slavery, and Claracon. Those communities, we're not saying they are the only community that has been affected, but in meeting, we want to have an initial engagement. So, where we carve the project, and the projects have been successful. So, by the intent, we hoping to have a feature of 150 persons, and the 50 person will be both 25 elderly person. We want to help them in smaller business venture. 25 person will come from West Point, another 25 also will come from New Kuta. Then 50 young person will also be help. We will facilitate their to how we can build that capacity, send them to trade school. So after when they graduate from the trade school, we'll also be able to compensate so that whatsoever trade they will be able to acquire, they can be able to utilize that for their livelihood. So basically, in summary, we want to say we just started our project. We only just got there during the weekend. We were in Liguta planting the first tree. We committed to you 2 years ago. We were working alongside with our honorable citizen. You normally often call them Zobo. We were working with them, and now you walk on the boulevard, you can see the what you call the coconut tree being planted. Those of those young people today, we can see each one of them was given an opportunity to plant a tree and put their name on it. So generation yet unborn can be able to reflect on them. We are targeting close that while we serve on our stewardship, we can be able to plant a million trees in the city. It's a very huge target, but we're working along with our donors so that we have a city that can, it can contribute to our climate resilience by planting trees and helping out in many other ways. With that being said, as you may be around, this mayor is a political personality. We spoke to you, was it on Thursday or Friday? Was this a Friday we're here? It was a Friday we're here. And we made staggering revelation. And sometimes people get back, why the mayor will have a press conference? Of course, the mayor will not. The mayor will continuously engage you. And the mayor will also, you see, that's the issue about them. I don't know issue is the way you express your opinion, but you should not infringe on my opinion as well. You will be aware that there is information that have been sounding around, and because people have been caught on because we see a group of Liberians who are disappointed and frustrated, and their primary focus is to destabilize the country. They want to, because you see, they lack the ability to wage war. Because yesterday, before 2019, other people use when arm was at their disposal. This time around, they think they can use what you call mis and disinformation and lure the people and deceive the people, and so that they can be able to undermine and bring down a certain government. But we want to remind them. We want to remind them. This space has been occupied. At the likes of us, we are seated here. We do not need your permission to be here. I don't think, no matter what you say, and the funniest part about it is so sad that you have a criminal and a morally bankrupt character, shamelessly, who continuously, and he will tolerate himself and say, "You care for our country." Who cares for our country? Stand up with a spoon. How can us criminals say you care for your country? A federal entity sit beyond the microphone. I think the microphone is being desecrated. It's being desecrated. What kind of country we in? And there's going to be a need for the moral voices in this country. Where are our moral voices? Where men and women that used to stand up and rise up the location and rush to the defense of this country? How can this person, you come overnight and become a money man overnight? Nobody has zero history where you have your worth and you think of the business of that. You are equated to an robot who said we should glorify him only because he has wealth. And everybody in the community said because he come and provide food for the people and he pay their school fee. Knowing fully well he takes away life in another community, and he come here in the morning and ask people to glorify him. You need to be aware that this is not the place. We always have few people that are going who are victims of circumstances, who from the top. These are people who are frustrated in their life. When you go to Fakon, I understand what you go through. A man like you at your age, if you cannot fend for yourself at this point in time, of course, it's frustration, it's disappointment. You're like a journeyman. You want to grab anything that appears like want to save you. And that's why people that stand on become a savior, become a serious person. Well, there's no serious society that let us stand up with a spoon and say, we want to close with the door. Not worried about that. You think when you do false alarm and come and say the fact that you be aware, people like us, we got nothing to hide. You sit on the radio station and say to us that Koijee brought arms in this country. We come to say to you, to the journalist, since I became mayor under my stewardship, we have never ever go investigate, never ever brought any container for what you call Israel. Never have we. And that's why we continue to expose them, because the truth is consistent. The truth is consistent. You don't have to play with when you mustache information and you prevent pieces of things. Go to Freeport, request for the information, and we'll say to you, you want to ask that will the other general said to you, of course. We take business with a reputable institution in Israel. Yes, here is the communication we'll share with you, and we'll share the contact with you. Go and reach out to the people right there and ask them. And we ask the Americans to investigate. We have never ever brought anything for Israel through the Freeport. Have we brought uniform? Of course we brought uniform. Uniform are through the airport, the international airport. They build us in, all the documents is here. Journalists will give it to you. You can check that. Everything we brought here to add value, added addition with our security force. We did that. That is so much about innovation. We brought dignity to the men and women of the Monrovia City Government Police Force. We did that. We did that without apologies anymore. Today, the Monrovia City Government can also speak about its communication arm. We also did that. Those are things we thought we needed to add value added addition to the Monrovia City Government. So people think that this Koijee man, and what we need to be very aware, and that's why I had a very meeting today with the international community. A few of them, they were very concerned, and I was able to provide all of these documents to them. All of these documents provide it to them and inform them that And these are people, two things. You have a group of Liberians who, for their own selfish reason, who have become victims of their behavior and their desires, and the way they conduct themselves here. And the only savior's way they can do is to become, so like a criminal, to become their slave master. A man who has stolen money. How can this man who was involved in issuing fake lessons that people got killed, and this man is currently being restricted, he cannot even leave from where he is. When he come and about him, we go our way to the United States of America, we will be there very sharply, be communicating, and that's what we want to see whether the federal inductees have the luxury to sit behind the microphone. And sometimes at disappointment, people are losing respect. People have moral repetition to be accepted with state. On our platform, on our business, there can be no amount of politics where you compromise your moral standing. Like an armed robber is saying to you, he's trying to stand up for Liberia. Like a just dealer is saying to you, he engaged in just dealing because he wants to stand up for Liberia. What is wrong with our country? And the young man, he has an opportunity to sit, and you think you can use the money. You need to be aware. There were men who felt they were martyrs. They thought they would use the microphone to prevent us to come to power in this country. Go and ask those men, some of them no longer around anymore. And you think you make a mistake. I want people to listen to you. But you cannot in any given circumstances bamboozle them. And you think about listening to you, that you have impact on their intelligence. You don't know Liberians. You're making some mistake. The Liberians are very clear people, they know exactly what they want. They have the ability to separate the truth from the mis and disinformation that you consistently. So I want to say to you publicly clearly, you go to Freeport at no point in time. The last time we were talking about the recording of our state police director, as we speak to you currently, we realize it's in America. What kind of recording here? He's currently in America. He's there. Whatever he wants to do, we wish him well. And the press can follow through. There were these circumstances that took place with a young man who were in the place of the wrong place. He found out a dead time and was being contacted by the American embassy. As a young man was in a possession possession of a weapon in a place. It was during COVID time. So fortunately for the city police director were there. He arrested this guy and the guy killed. And it was this video today, this man trying to dot that recording and talk about weapons. How do you talk about weapons, talk about weapons? And we also call the police to them using, the police needs to tell us that the weapons that were found at Freeport, they need to tell us exactly. I spoke to them, they said they are reviewed, they need to let the public know, because these are troubling times. You have desperate people, desperado, who think they can use any means possible to retrogress this country. We need to be clearly mindful. These kind of things that create coaching become the distraction. These people will be arranging, they will be playing people. How can somebody say coaching training? Am I in the opposition to train people? Then what the police are here for, what the army are here for, what the joint security are here for. And you say to them, because they mean Koijee can easily get attracted, and they're so attracted to their sin that what you need and just place it anyway, they will get the laser attention. But you need to be aware. Koijee is very clear. This is what we do. This is a conscious decision that we're taking about us. And we, beyond this microphone, in this space, we are mentally prepared for that. So I see a man who there, and you just keep on selling lessons, and you think you can come here, but good friend, forget about your age. This material, this is where you love me. This is where I feel much more comfortable. And like you try to argue, like you take Let us know that you take the fish on the water and think that you might climb the tree. That's the what you're playing with. And like you are a fish on the water and you attempt to climb a tree. It's paradoxical. I don't like these people because they say, fuck, no. There's a character. Fuck on you know, and that's why I never ever take it seriously. Never. Tell me what all is staying in the city. These are important character who claim and say, you see, you know the history of this party, you know, a Mickey Mouse character like you, dominating yourself like a serious being, you know nothing about the people's struggle. Start filibustering. You were the first person way back in 2000 when you founded the Never Elect We Are movement. You formed a movement here and you said we will never be elected. And we engage you. The letter as the man to know the story. And you have been demolished. What did you do? You found refuge with Bernard Uri. And after you left Bernard Uri, you catapulted yourself with power. Because you are spineless, you have no spine, and that's how you are accommodated within the CDC. You are not a CDC. Who told you when you masquerade with the louder voice and somebody take you seriously? You're not. You have been accommodated. And that's why a true sedition is always a sedition. It knows exactly. And you come, and because you have been accommodated, you think, the party don't lose people. You need to know this. People lose themselves. There's a revolutionary movement. I don't lose people. People have the choice to lose themselves because the party remains consistent and enough can start. And that's what exactly who we are. And that's why when you engage into child play, and it's just sad today that people in the opposition want to take you serious and think that they depend on some of those information, these spills, these myths and this information, these spills by you, and think that's a reliance of convincing the Liberian people that you're serious. Anything serious will come out of you. A man like you who sits, if you sit on a platform with a notorious criminal still with a spoon, and you think the Liberian people are listening to you to give the country, what are you talking about? And you say, man, to even see that you are a person, it is very simple. You must have what it takes. So we have come to say to you, Claudia, we're going to share this document with you. We have never, from Israel, we're going to send the confidence there. We owe these people this clear an open secret. We generate our internal revenue to pay that these people, this guy has been a very good friend. He came and they pay for almost everything except here to Monrovia. All we did was just a free aid for LRA, for the LP. How can people lie with no moral conscience? No moral conscience. And say we have information. And you think they can take advantage of the Liberian people. They just think the country is so the way it is that because you say the way you say and just say anything and the people are prepared. But no, you will get a shock. And you think what you've been saying over the period of time, if everything you've been saying over the period of time is making impact and you can get there. We speak for the Liberian people. Who qualified, who commissioned you to speak for the Liberian people? How can you speak for the Liberian people? Who said you get there because you have Bible at your disposal and you qualify to speak for the Liberian people? What kind of knowledge is that? Or because you have an opportunity bragging and saying you help people. But there will not few other rebels who will help people as well. So what do we do? Should we glorify them and say they are angels of our society today? For those four, and the reason why we're not bothered by you, because you are see-through vessel. The Liberian people see through you. You can be on max at any given point in time. For God, you did not survive your first government job in your life. You have been fired, and you think you are a serious guy. At your age, and you think Facebook is a form of employment at this level. You're struggling to settle a family, and you think people will say, don't worry, very soon we'll return to the barricade. And when we shall return to the barricade, those who know our history know about fully well. And you sit here and say, your forest and our forest here can compare to the Liberian people. And you say you can speak to the Liberian people that listening to you. What a mere bluff of a character. Go into things center. He's a stranger. He understands absolutely nothing. And you think you can use it to carry somebody and, you deceive them and say, go and incriminate Jefferson Koijee, lie on this man. What more do you want to? And yeah, you try, you think you come and repeatedly will leave true, not possible. But watch out, has a surprise for you. Very soon, the world will get to know you. What kind of people you are. Very soon. Watch out. I'm facing you in Washington, D.C. and see the difference. Thank you so much.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen of the press, you just listened to the mayor of Monrovia. He spoke on a series of issues. He also said in summary that no time the MCC, that is the Monrovia City government, procured high power equipment, including weaponry, from Israel. He said that. And from all indications, there are preponderance of evidence to authenticate that. Media police here will also be allowed to.
We
also said.
Kevin will give it to you. So you have reached out to the company, eh?
Yeah, so we'll send some links to
we're
verify that.
This reputable company, leading company in Israel. It's a leading company worldwide. I attended one of their conferences. You have all of the even the American Defense State Secretary of Defense was in attendance of that conference. There's a very reputable. How can America and Israel exchange intelligence? And somebody has the audacity to say you bring weapons from Israel. That's not possible. An open secret, you don't need no sophistication to know that these people are naked criminals, pretending to be serious people. You say someone bring weapons from Asia, you need to go to the other country and say they're shaking from, can you imagine? They're shaking from the Middle East. Then they go to the south, they don't want to go straight to the south. South Africa, then left for South Africa and they came to the west. What kind of logic is that? And somebody sit on a platform and think they can see you and think they make an impact. When you cannot even stroll from the city you stay in. For you should be very remorseful for killing people. You were involved in one-ton human rights violation. People, you still have the audacity. But you see, they have some character who have their conscience. And that's why they came and engaged to divide and rule and sit on the microphone and sit there and say, my guilt is this. You are a kid, you don't know anything. But very soon, and you sit down and you think you have the microphone. We are survivors of microphone in this country. You need to know this very well. There are some of the powerful voices in this country who use microphone on us and thought that they could build our reputation. But they did not survive. Because the reason very glad. Because everything they said about us was impregnated with falsehood. The only way you will succeed or that those things being said about us are factual. They're not factual. And that's why you struggle and you make up a look at too powerful. No, we're not powerful. We are honest. And that's why no matter how you come, and we can assure you, we will defeat you again face down. You give us a show. All of you guys, whatever you can hit the sky and come back. Hey, we're for you. So only you know about the international community thing. Sanction are coming for this man. He can't go to America. They're coming for him. Things coming. Whatever this one man keep coming, can't come. It is a ghost. A little spiritual thing are coming for this man. I can't even come. You were here. You didn't even suffer. And the good thing is that all of you who said today you have a personal experience of me, you have interacted with me. You know exactly who you talk to. You know exactly who you talk to. And because one of those things you're saying, it doesn't have no iota of truth. So I will say that you keep having vacation. You keep having vacation. We're right here. We're there to do the people's job. We respect the fact that the people give up their commitment. We will not abuse that. will stay there, and the people know not fully well. And that's why whatever you say to them, no matter how you want to carve it, you want to portray it, the people remain our best witnesses, and they remain our true testimonies.
Okay, so question and answer. Kevin Demi.
Good evening, Mayor Koijee. My name is Kelvin Demi of Prime Communications Network. A few questions. I'm concerned about your Director of Police, the MCC Police State in America. What did he go for? Are you in touch with him? If yes, when is he due back? Can you also tell us purposely what did he go to America for? And my latter question is, I'm concerned about your transactions in Israel. You can't tell us what exactly were you arranging in Israel? How many transactions have you had? Or was this their first and last transactions through the airport of our country?
Good. Kevin, and that's why we came here with all of the documents. And that's why it's it's easier to say lies, but it's difficult to prove. And that's why we have come with every single document in our possession to be able to authenticate our transactions with the Israeli company. We procured uniforms, boots, handguns, and other security materials, the pepper spray. But then you can be assured there is no litter that will even pass from the airport. And that's what we say to you. There is no, how can you take this out from the airport from Tel Aviv straight around the national? If you found out, any one of you here found out that any ship from Israel to MCC, go and investigate. Now they say, particularly how the guys are very outrageous. I can say to you, I resign as a mayor. I'm guilty as charged. So tell you that it's so desperate to come after this man. They don't even know how to come after me. It is a black lie for the devil, for the better of the devil. We have never ever brought no. Go to Freeport, ask the managing director, ask Avian Terminal. They are in charge with the operations of the port. We have never ever sold to Israel with a uniform. Our security chief, he went on a chess program that had the military. He was not the only person, there were several of them applied. He was fortunate he went there. We took full responsibility of him. We facilitated his trip to the United States of America with a good faith that he was going to make contact. All of a sudden, we lost touch with him. Up to present, we can speak to you, we're not in touch with him. But we also making frantic effort to know his whereabouts and to know how things are with him. Because we are also very shocked with what is in surrounding. We're not surprised about how we are surprised about a man who consciously, producing fake documents that we stand up with what us think. I'll be surprised when he trying to bribe somebody with $10,000 or whatever. This man has presided over the death of Americans. This is a man who consciously, today, he's a product of Americans that are not killed through his actions. So today he became a rich man because he sponsored the death of huge scores of Americans who got killed for such transactions. So he's a rich man, he paid a children's school fee, of course. Some people pay their children's school fee because they sell pepper and Bellabon. You pay your children's school fee and send your wife to school because the proceeds of our money is because Americans who have been killed, who have been murdered, and that's why you look very good, you own property. Your proceeds is when you say you privately reserve over the murder of scores of American citizens. And today you are a serious person and you want to take advantage. So I'm not surprised, Kevin. That's kind of a man. It's the least he can do to offer $10,000 to have another young person like me to be incriminated. So as we speak to you clearly, we're not reach out to him, they're going to talk to him. We are encouraging him to come back home. He should not allow himself to be deceived by desperate politicians who are geared towards destroying people. He needs to come out wherever he is. He knows he should be a true testament to our leadership here. So he should not allow these people to deceive him and try to allow him to incriminate himself. Because to lie is easy, to prove it is very difficult. Because everything that will be said by you must be proven. These are people who have been lying thousands of numbers. They cannot prove. So what they do, they try to find a companion of people to go down with them. They try to find someone. Stand up with us when somebody going to prison. He trying to find company. What kind of man is that? There's a man going around. He should be thinking very soon he will leave his children. His wife and people will see it. There's a man will be apologizing to his family for disgracing these people. How can a daughter look at him and say, this is my father? Do you want a father and say, his crime was to kill American people and to make you happy? What kind of thing is this? Come on. You see how people can be so desperate for help, and you think you're a rich person, and you say you love Liberia, yeah. Come on, we don't love that kind of a loving thing yet. And that's why you come back. No, if you love our country, you must be genuine with your love. You don't have to go and steal, and you come here. And what's the stealing we're talking about? The stealing that is related to death. Oh, Kevin, are you not aware? Go to check. Go to check, my brother. This man provided a certificate. People die. People were murdered because he get more false things and he took money.
What guy was saying a trip was?
He tripped. This man traveled up there for 3 weeks. And he went to America and he encountered these evil geniuses. And that's why they encountered him. And they tried to lure him to do things that he should not be doing. So wherever he is, the other driver showed me they make a frantic effort to torture him. We want him to come back to Liberia so he can face you and be able to tell his story. And tell exactly. So wherever he is, we get and to the stand. And we be very glad. His wife, can you imagine still alive? He said the woman went to the airport, to the border. We met the woman this morning who have never traveled. Nowhere. The man is here. Can you imagine what a desperation is that? You're so desperate to be relevant after killing Americans. Is that not sufficient for you? I mean, is the next notorious man you got a chance to? That's the only man that all the newspapers carry all around the world. And Pablo Catalina, notorious. There's no other notorious person compared to that man. This country is so unique that choose an historical thing. Even some of the ones that we're not so proud of. Stendhal is one of them.
Okay, so let's chuck on spoons.
Thank you very much, Mayor Koijee.
What are spoons effect?
You spoke like Mr. Stanton Witherspoon has been convicted, and he hasn't been convicted of any crime yet. But to the issue, there's a resignation letter circulating on social media about your director of city police here. Are you aware? Did he send you any letter or resignation?
No, he hasn't resigned, and he hasn't resigned. That letter was a purported letter. We displayed the recording. You are the general trouble. What you need to do is find the man. Can you look at the man? To carry the man to a spoon, and I spoon, and he's so funny. Why don't you ask me? Carry the man to a spoon, pour the man to a spoon, and the man resign. You will not be hearing from me. If the man resign, those who resign or the spoon, they were hearing from me. No, they will sit down to a spoon and be talking. The fact that you come in to ask me, it tells you there's something wrong somewhere. He said, man, I ain't like that. Okay, but I'm going to the U.S. 3 days from now. I invited the man to come to Washington have breakfast. The team ain't back there. Can he leave for 1 year? Let him come. That's an open challenge. Let him come. Let him come. Let him come. I want to. How can this man have bang on the phone and he stays safe on the beam? I challenge him to show camera that he doesn't have bang on life. He don't think he have no moral relevant. Let him show. How can you say that? What I'm saying to you This man, he said, "People want to pray for him." Is anything I don't deserve to be prayed? No. And like say, don't say pray for him. I know you're already fine. You can stop that. And say people say we pray, fasting, and pray for. That's why God was clear with Satan and send the man down. They have no relationship. You are committed. You want to deny that? In fact, the case going to be the case. There are people who have been in the same business who have pleaded guilty, two of them. And stepped up in the morning. He said, that's how God is very unique. God is confusing him and thinking that the stolen wealth is sufficient enough to vindicate him. Are you killing me? Thirdly, they will keep me all the property and the one time. And one of the government, and be clear, you want to say, Koijee, to say we have meeting. We have no meeting. And you can ask the Justice Minister, Jefferson Koijee, as a person. And the fact that you come in after me as a president, I have my lawyers where we will take on you. So everywhere we feel injured, where the government want to go is up to the government. And you want, now what you do, man, you are attempting the thing we providing. We are masters of when we are attempting to practice. We are professors of propaganda. We joking and say, Akara Dre, Jefferson Koijee, the Justice Minister, that child play to go short spoon down and go have meeting with Jefferson Koijee. After look at that elementary thing. And the same way you said that look, they may continue to play. What kind of logic is that? Yeah, what kind of logic? This man need to understand. We, when we feel injured as a person, will be dealt with. We will deal with it in the covenant with our self-fashion. We will use the law on doing that. We don't need what the government. No, we don't. You need how many I can. Look, you know, he come here, don't come in tonight.
I wasn't sir. Thank you. I wasn't sir.
Yeah, both. Yeah. Is he a friend?
Yeah, there are some of your supporters who are calling for the spoon group of companies to be shut down, especially from the CDC. Do you support them?
What do you mean, do you support them?
To shut spoon down.
To shut spoon down. So that the message you want here. What I am supporting for starting with us want to use spoon and confess and apologize to the Americans. He needs to apologize for murdering Americans. That's what he needs to do. He needs to call his wife and children and apologize to them. He embarrassed them. He's going to stop that. He will call his wife and say to her, he said, I second word, he will say to them and say, look, I am ashamed of what I have done. I have brought shame on my mother. I have brought shame on my parents. That's what he needs to do. And when after he done that, he asked the Americans so we can reduce the term. He goes to jail. Someone will go there now and be the top in the house like you. And he can't do that. And he said on the microphone and he thinks the serious character. If he was my father, I would disown him. I have a father who presided over the mass killing of Americans. Why do you do that? And he said, because you see, those are things where people want to get rich over there. I understand people that resigning. The real question is behind them about Koijee just resign. There are course of people resigning for school FM. Why are you not telling them about that? I was saying you're not paying them. There are people to school FM resigning. You don't have the moral to say that. Koijee just resign. School of the people just resign. All of this guy are talking about that. You have transformed the place into a cartel of angry people. Who can, when you get frustrated and you're angry with Nigeria, you're angry with Jefferson Koijee, your platform is what to say and spew hate. When you make mistake, microphone. There were more powerful, credible men who sat behind this microphone. Ask them, we triumph over them. They just come in. We chose this space. We did not negotiate ourselves here. We did not put ourselves in history to be where we have to be. A person like him, he desired to become a huge shocker, to become a rich man. See what he's doing today. He talked about conspiring for a school of Americans. And that's why today when I'm talking about it, I share information with them. I said, this is the man here. He's using your sword. Who killed your citizens? He said serious man in this country. And the American ambassador was very shocked. He said, well, yeah, Mayor Koijee, as you can see, all the things there, I can't remember the man about what the American was speaking the future. As you can see the thing. This is the best material man in this country. The best of all over the world, just put a new stamp on with a spoon. You will see what's going to happen. This is the man who said he be the moral compass of our leadership. How spineless and shameless spiritual is that? God forbid Liberia speak up about embarrassment.
Yeah. Are you contemplating resigning? Yeah, go ahead, Bashir.
I want to ask a question. Mayor Koijee, I'm a bit confused here when you said, just a follow-up to Kevin Demis' question. When you said you lost contact with your police director. The last press conference, it was said that he was the one who forwarded those recordings to you. You've been in contact with him. He was able to cajole those individuals you mentioned to have recorded them and submit those recordings to you. When exactly did you lose contact with Koijee? Because it seems like there's a contradiction here. When you said you were in contact with him and he cajoled those individuals. Yeah. When exactly did you?
Because when I go to the first thing first, it's a good thing. You have deficiency, I should not be responsible. At what point in time have we ever said, yeah, that we're in touch with this man? So those are the people who planted you need to school you properly. We never said that. Never have we said that. What we did, I understand the puzzle. You are wondering how we get what we display. That's the definition of Jefferson Koijee. Go and think again. Those who know me fully well. What we say to you, we were in touch with this guy. We're not in touch with him anymore. We're not in touch with him. When he went newly, when he encountered these evil geniuses, when they were trying to engage him, we don't know. Now, the director general is telling me he's making further effort to get in touch. At no point in time, I challenge you to play a recording that will serve on the birthday of your colonial master to say, we have Lord enough God to record them. No, never have we. But I understand, do not become a victim, young man. There's life beyond spoon effort. You're a very promising young man. Somebody will have to hire you to be here. I understand, I do not blame you. The man came here after he was a rich man one day. He started giving gifts to everybody. You need to be very mindful. There's something about it in the Trojan house. You need to reject that. The Trojan house. But you understand what the Trojan house? Not every gift you can be very excited about. This guy came here, he was parading, and that's why we saw. You see, fake people. He wanted to take picture with women, Waka, Alexander coming, and all of the relevant people. He tried to parachute himself into relevant. Stop that. Men got to marry their way. What is your history? What about when I got to know you in 2019? And by the time we got to know you, automatically you rich men. Look, we know our rich people. We watch them. Our rich people, we saw them in the community. We know what they were involved into. And when you become rich over there, you have mysterious things associated with you. Then you wonder, so young man, I see you are a very smart young man, and I do not blame you for working there. You were deceived, you will be a victim. We will launch a campaign to redeem the victim of Downtown. These are young people. He didn't deceive these people and say he was going to change their life. And he begins to provide for them. Little did they know that this man worked with a stolen wife, that this man presided over the mass murdering of American citizens. And today the Americans have attacked him. He thinks that he can be released from that. That's purely unacceptable. So Kevin, you guys in the media, there's a very noble media play. All of the young people who have been victimized, the life was cut to them, and all the people who have resigned will launch a way so we can be able to redeem these young people and find an opportunity for them. Because they are ideas. They can't be the one there. What the men trying to use, and because the American come, we're not too sure what's going to happen. So we need to revert it to the American and told him. The American ambassador was very shocked today about the information that we presented to him. He was very shocked because there were tons of those information we presented to him concerning this character. So I understand, young man, and we'll be very serious about it. We don't hold it against you. But people like you who have been deliberately victimized But this man who came overnight, who thought that he could solve your problem and try to find a solution for you, and we come to realize that this man is not who he is, but he's he's a murderer in chief who engaged in the activities that killed Americans. We also will go to America, we find those citizens who have been victims. My brother, you don't know people at all. There are those who know that will tell you who Koijee is. We may have gone out for another star. We are activists before we came here. So we're going to America, you can rest assured we will be there.
Okay, I'll take the last person, Sekou Aminata.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. My name is Sekou Aminata Kone. And I report for Strong FM and Strong TV Liberia. America being a traditional ally to Liberia contributed immensely in ending the 14-year civil unrest. Looking at individuals residing in America using the soil to spread disinformation, misinformation that has a propensity to cause chaos, that has a propensity to destabilize the peace in our country. Has there been official communication from the city government to the American embassy in Liberia, informing them? And lastly, a few months ago, you disclosed about the Global Parliament of Mayor that was to be hosted in Liberia. What is the current status? Is there a possibility of the conference being...
Thank you. This guy, what's your name again?
Sekou Aminata Kone.
Sekou Aminata. This guy is a very brilliant guy. Yeah, this guy. Thank you. I think you are what you call president. He's a very amazing young man. But please do not be recruited as center workers now. One of our funniest here. Yeah? We have a lot of victims around here. Well, I'm not want to say to you that we announced. Today we just had the meeting. As I speak to you, they have been concerned about the security. They have been concerned too. So we had a meeting. So because the application we made was to ensure that the G20 summit be hosted in Africa. So we are thinking today there was a meeting. I just came from the conference meeting. Also, when I get to the US, we'll be going to Germany, and then we'll have the final decision. So whether it can be a future conference, a virtual conference, rather than the people coming, and because a lot of the media are saying, because during that time we'll be between our politics, and you're talking about close to 2,000-3,000 mayors are coming. So we are looking securely, we're looking between Accra, we're looking between Nairobi, and State Monrovia still have the flash shape. But the given circumstances, it doesn't look too favorable. It doesn't look too favorable for the conference. So we had the conference meeting for the first time. We see that I want to say thank you. Because when we issue the statement again, they will play politics. Oh, the president coming over. That's how I've heard, Look, I'm not saying to you that we're so perfect. I'm not saying that all is well in this country. Let us not destroy this country because we are angry with few people in this country. I may not be your guy. I may not be your guy, but Liberia is your place. And every one of us, we are transitory. There were mayor here before, there will be mayor after me. There were president here before, there will be president after president here. You do not have to destroy life. You do not have to lie. People do not lie their way to state power. It's not possible. Don't do that. Our country has gone through a lot. And when we say God religion country, people, you remain silent. People, you do not have a way. Look at today, you talking about the people about mysterious. I'm beginning to realize that these people will be the people beyond all these mysterious killings. And that's why they're trying to find evidence. They're trying to falsify evidence to collaborate with their facts. They're trying to manufacture evidence. We are, as a person, have never been involved in anything that today our power to do that. We got to stop this. This country, I want to speak directly to our religious people. We think it's about time. It's a clearing call. You sit down, we may not be firing guns, but these things are declaration of war in our country. Why do you keep lying on people? Why are you creating the country that people are dropping dead? The people are disappearing. And that's what I said to them the last time. These are people who here. They are some of us. Strongly aspirated, they stay here. Why? And some of our friends who want state power, political leader, they are conspicuously silenced. And these people are supporting you. That's what the issue is saying. These are distance yourself from these people. These are people who haven't done anything in their life. Ask for God. What have you claimed to be successful one before? What has been his life history before you make people? Have you ever succeeded before? Were you ever elected as a classroom teacher? Or the class prefect? You can see your history, not even student leadership. Today you say, you got my brother, you call him, take a platform, and you become a serious man overnight. And you think, oh man, you said that. You insult the president, say, Ellen Johnson, they bring, job here, they bring in coming. No, you don't have, if you disagree with communists, debate the issues with communists. Can't talk coming. So, my brother say, you will show Yomi, put them. But the thing you can't give it, and when you not get what you won't give. What kind of logic is that? You have the ability to give somebody running mate. You did not do that. Then you say the thing that you're even closer to. You say in your dream, the thing you find in the morning you're looking for. What kind of attitude is that? So you call me one thing. Look, we say to you, President, we are saying, I will say to you, we are very interested in a comparative democracy. We encourage everyone of us to get into this process. This is like period. You saw what happened? You don't want to enjoy election, we run away here. Anything happen? No. That's what we want. We fought. And I see the way people that start like behaving, like what you call faculty. They got zero history. They don't fight for the democracy. They don't understand what they mean. They're like the two women in the power. The other one, like in Solomon said, we split the baby. He said, no. We know, and that's what we said to you. We don't want to tear this country. What you call young is going to come in. We say, congratulations. That's what we want. Whatever we waiting. The people come. Come. No, come very well. But matter of fact, even the boss I live, come is my landlord. Do you know that? I call Come, I congratulate them, Come. So Come is there. Come is a very good friend of mine. That's what we want. We want a competitive process because what we do know, the Liberian people are smarter than your political chicanery. These people know what they want. They know where they came from. They will make a determination between what will be presented to them. If there's somebody who said that and created himself and manufactured himself overnight, and you think that man has a say, no. Everybody cheer for you, even comedian. That one comedian going to stay and go clap for you and say, who are their supporters. So you try to amuse people, attention, that distress people. You know, people go on Spoon TV. So there are a lot of people who are so angry, they're looking for distress. If you can insult Koijee and have the courage to call Koijee, and that's a platform, of course they will go and listen because they bring the serve as the therapy for you. But you go mistaking that and you come down here and you say your voice matter to send somebody on a ballot, you will be seriously mistaken. You got zero history. You are ignorant about it. And that's why we say to you, this place where we are, we did not negotiate our way here. We did not get cash our way here. We consciously arrived here on the basis of the strap of our boots. That's why we come. We came here on the basis of the strap of our boots. That's why we are here today. And you think you can use a microphone to do what? To intimidate? You make a mistake. You have to rethink. I want to say to our people, we congratulate everybody, and don't be doing that. I said, no, young people, we congratulate you. That's the decision of coming. We also say congratulate him. And that's we have one in the process that will be extremely competitive. So give them a great opportunity to make a decision. Then you are insulting the former president. And why you are causing a woman? Why? And why you sit there and let all these people step up with an inductee, sit on the American soil? He's saying insulting a woman as well. Why do you want to do that? Well, look, that's what it is. And I know exactly that, my Ellen, I have come to apologize on behalf of them. Please, woman, for all the insult they're giving you, please, I want to apologize on behalf of them. You are our grandma, don't get there, take it easy.